To illustrate this with my own experience as a student of this pedagogical method, right? I wrote this in the article as well, that I remember when we were studying the Sharh al-Aqaid al-Nasafiyya many years ago in our student years, and we had completed a section of the Sharh al-Aqaid, and our instructor and our teacher told us that for tomorrow you're going to prepare this passage. And this was this passage that he gave us, a printout, photocopy, was actually a passage from the Shifa of Ibn Sina, Avicenna. And this was our first introduction as students to Ibn Sina as a Shifa. So he told us to prepare this passage. The next day, he said to us that tomorrow you're going to actually deliver a taqreer and explain this passage without ever even reading the book in the first place. So the next day we came, and one of the students was given the task to explain those passages. Those passages were so straightforward and understandable that not only were they understandable, but if a student was made to teach those sections, meaning from the class, he would have been able to do so. Why was that? It wasn't because there were some easy passages in the Shifa. The reason for that was because the intellectual acuity that you needed in order to access those passages had been granted to you in the Sharh al-Aqaid. So when the teacher recognized that a certain skill has unlocked for them, what did that unlock? The Shifa, passages of the Shifa. He brought those passages and showed us practically how that is done. So this is the idea, the philosophy behind the curriculum. It's not a curriculum, it's a philosophy. Now, lecture style discussions surrounding a subject or on subject matters are beneficial, no doubt. And we also use this approach, especially in our podcasts and these online discussions that we have. We do engage in these seminar, lecture style discussions on topics, and discussions in a university setting about what is the recent research on hylomorphism, for example. These are beneficial discussions for talabatul ilm and for people engaging in this science. But we believe that this should be rooted in a fundamental access to the books that these discussions are based on. And for that fundamental access, it requires engaging in a pedagogy and a method and a style of teaching, authors, books, scholars, and a tradition that goes beyond these colonial altercations, okay, and colonial changes that have affected the masses of Muslims all around the world, okay.